Good morning, Silverhawks. Today's Friday, May 19th, 2017, NASCAR Day. The anchors for today are Liam and Zach. The Hawkeye Awards are brought to you by Selma. I'm your announcer, Malachi.
Good morning, Silverhawks. I'm Liam.
And I'm Zachary. Please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Here is some of this week's Hawkeye Awards.
Good morning, Silverhawks. This is Salma with the Hawkeye Awards for Friday morning. The first one goes to Emily Stein for being respectful and responsible. Next goes to Abigail Macias for Miss Johnson. To Lindsay Arana for being responsible. To Samantha Hernandez for Miss Johnson. To Cammie Cox from Mrs. Sanford. To Mason Goggins for being safe. Braden Lockwood for being responsible and Mrs. Velez. To Jason Shue for being respectful. And the last Hawkeye Award goes to Keegan S. from Mrs. Smith. If you received a Hawkeye Award, please see Mrs. Creo in the front office for your prize. This has been Salma with this week's Hawkeye Awards. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Salma.
Here's the bulletin for Friday, May 19th, 2017, NASCAR Day.
This coming Monday evening, the band will perform in the NPR.
Students must be accompanied by adult to attend.
8th graders, come to the library next Friday to watch 8th graders have talent.
Silverhawk Central interviewed a PE teacher. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Mr. Cossack. I teach PE here. When I'm not here, I spend a lot of time up in Big Bear. I have a cabin up there. I go skiing and hiking and mountain biking. I have one son. He goes to school in Colorado at CU Boulder.
The next Renaissance party is Tuesday, May 30th, during lunch.
Today, CAS makeup testing for 8th grade continues. Good luck, 8th grade.
Attention 8th graders, the library will be a study hall during lunch. This means catching up on homework, studying, and reading only. No cell phones, talking, games, or just hanging out.
This time is for bringing your grades up as much as possible before you promote. Please come see Miss Beasley with any questions. Thank you.
Here's the fun fact for the day.
The fun fact for the day is, according to My Drift Fun, drivers can lose 5 to 10 pounds in sweat during a race.
Today is the last day to turn in luau and NOTS permission slips and money. Turn them at the ASB Snack Shack during lunch.
Today is the last day to return library books.
Textbook returns will be through your science classes next week.
ASB is looking for parent volunteers and chaperones for 8th grade NOTS trip and 6th, 7th grade field day. Email Ms. Davison for more information.
Here's the kindness quote for the day.
Don't wait for people to be friendly. Show them how.
Here are 3 things we learned this week.
3 things I learned this week. 3 cosas que aprendí esta semana. 今週私が学んだ3つのこと。1. 1.
One thing I learned this week was that the name Wendy was made up for the book Peter Pan.
2. 2.
One thing I learned this week is that sneezes can travel as fast as 100 miles an hour.
3. 3.
One thing I learned this week was that feigned means simulated or pretended. Insincere.
3 things I learned this week. 3 cosas que aprendí esta semana. 今週私が学んだ3つのこと。
I'm Liam.
And I'm Zachary.
Have a fantastic Friday.
Thanks for watching this almost live from 4-5 production of Silverhawk Central. The anchors for today were Liam and Zachary. The audio selection of the day was Blue Skies My Silent Partner. The teleprompter was Evan. The executive producers were Alex and Vaughn. The advisor was Mr. Napier. This has been a Malachi production. I'm your announcer Malachi. Have a fantabulous Friday.